Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I was talking to my friends and one of the things came up was that I got to the point where I received a couple of those Metal Fest war chests, and I told my friend, I said, look, they stink, don't buy them, they're absolute garbage. And well, he decided to do his own research, nothing wrong with that, and he got a 5-pack just to see what it was. Okay, no problem. And I'm going to show it to you because he sent it to me, and I'm going to let you guys see what he got, and you'll see kind of the drift of what I was getting at. He was luckier than I was off the ones I got from the event for free, which is good. He was not lucky, but he was luckier than I was. But it was nothing special. All right, here we go. Generic emblems and inscription. Generic garage gear, pyrotechnics. Generic metal patron, I guess. Hooray, 500 gold, fantastic. Here we are at the Metal Fest War Chest explanation page on their news on the internet. So I'm going to show this to you, and I'll show you what the possibilities are. As usual, visually looks fantastic. Okay, great. Carving, whatever, what do you want to call it, of the metal guy on the side of the chest. Good looking stuff. This is the pricing. You get a discount if you buy 40 of those, because that would be $80 normal, so $60. The drop rate of stuff, blah blah blah. 2D garbage commander and nothing else. Oh, they forgot to add that? Well, that's how I would say it. 2D garbage commander and nothing else. 46%. Emblem. Inscription. Those are 15% each. I guess that they all come together. So that's why the numbers are the same here. That you get an emblem and an inscription at the same time. A camo set. 2.35%. That's very low. It's more likely you'll get a tank than a camo. That seems insane, doesn't it? I'm just throwing it out there. Garbage gear. Garage gear. 6.66%. Okay. Haha. Number of the beast. Got it. Gold. 25% of the time. So 1 out of every 4 chests will have some gold. Now, there is a breakdown on the golds. I'll show it to you. It is kind of cool, but whatever. Premium tank 5%, which isn't awful. Super drop. This is fantastic. I'd love to see someone get one. So far, I've never seen one. I'm going to see it at some point, and so are you. But wasn't me, wasn't my friend. If any of my friends get it, they will have a clip, and so we'll see it. But I've never seen one yet. Anyway. Here are the actual prizes. Now let's look. This is the number one thing. Premium tanks. What do we have? Object 490 Topol Heavy Tank, Era 3. HMH ISU 130 Russian Tier 8 Sniper. Löwe. This is a Tier 8 German medium or heavy. Whatever. HMH Heavy Metal Heroes, Chrysler K, heavy tank, tier 8. Progetto, I guess it's a tier 8. 50TP Prototype is a Polish heavy. Carnarvon Action X, this is the same tank as the Paladin and the Eradicator, but this is the unskinned base version, tier 8 heavy, British. HMH Huntsman Centurion, another tier 8, like medium, I believe. What is this? FV305. This is I think this is the Heavy Metal Heroes Artillery tier 8. You see the trend here. Heavy Metal Heroes, come on, it's Metal Fest. HMH M51 Super Sherman Frenchie tier 8. Same thing, Frenchie AMX Model 58 French light tank, but a big chassis light tank. Good tank, but it's easy to hit. For example, if you want to compare this Model 58 versus the Vanguard is infinitely superior because it's smaller, harder to hit. HMH AMX 1357, that's a tier 7 light tank, good tank. A Boulder, this is these are the non-epics. Boulder's a mercenary tank, tier 8, I believe. HMH T3485. I don't recall which tier this is. Probably 6. Sturm VK 36. German heavy tank. I believe that's correct. Objectively, I do have this ISU 130. It is a butt kicker. It was the first tank I ever got from a key card back in the day. Randomly, I'm like, what is this? Key card, open this up, boom, that thing popped out of it was a red key card. First one I ever got a tank. Fantastic. Super luck. Topol, pretty good. If you don't have a heavy tank Era 3 and you get this out of a chest, it's fantastic. Okay. If you have a heavy tank Era 3 premium, it's probably better than this Topol. That's the thing. It's not a bad tank at all. It's just that there are better ones like the Thumper, right off the top of my head. The Leclercs are also great. So, it's just one of those things. But the Sniper is very good. Löwe, pretty good. That's German. That's how you pronounce lion. None of these really are like outstanding. They're like okay. I don't have the Carnarvon Action X, but I have the Paladin and the Eradicator. And that Paladin, that artwork on the side is fantastic. So it's a good tank. But hey, I'd rather have the good one that's beautiful versus the good one who's not beautiful. It's just it's just a plain Jane tank. It's fine, nothing wrong with it. So these are all kind of okay, nothing super special. That's your tanks. If you don't have one and you get it, that's great. But if you do have the similar tanks, it's like there are some a little bit better. Like HMH Chrysler K is okay, but I prefer the Icebreaker. That's just me personal. I don't think the Chrysler Ks are hideously ugly to me. Standard Chump Commanders, oh brother. See, these should have been the KISS fans, but no, these are just your generic garbage. If it does something for you, fantastic. These do nothing for me. And that's all you get is that. Like, what? Camo sets. Now, this camo set here, the Let's Rock, is in the event operation where they give it away. And it's nice looking. This one probably is even better looking. This looks fantastic here. but based on this chunk here, the full camo looks this good, maybe slightly better. So I expect the same thing, that this would be cool. But it's really weird how these are more rare than the actual tanks. I find that to be kind of bizarre, but okay. Now let's go back here. Whoops. There we go. Sorry. My bad. Emblems. Oh, then there's something I don't want. Look, there's a Pikachu skull. Yeah, it makes me think of Pokemon. Heavy Metal Hero White and Heavy Metal Hero Black, those are fantastic. Those rock things are fine, I guess. I would never stick that as one of my tanks, but this looks like a Fender bass. This looks like a, I'm trying to think, Jackson or a Charvel guitar is what it looks like to me. You know, Warlock. It looks like the Warlock guitar, or there's a guitar called a Warlock. That's what this looks like. I mean, it's kind of cool, but you know, I'm not sticking that on my tank. You know, and I don't even think you can stick these on your KISS tank, for example. I know you can't do it. I'll show it to you on one of my Metal Fest tanks. All right, so those are bummy. Inscriptions, loser. Yeah. Okay, these two are kind of tank hell on wheels, and okay, those are fine. These are weak. Metal Fest is good. You know, I'd put that on my tank. I'd put this Metal Fest logo on there. That thing looks nice. So, yeah, not Headbangers Unite, no. To me, I consider that to be just kind of a made-up term. These are okay, I guess, but I certainly am not bragging about having those if I had them, which I don't. But my friend, he got one of these. I think he got the Pyrotechnics. The gold. 350 gold, 4, 5, 666 gold. This is the KISS's first band album, came out. The KISS album, black cover, 1973. 1975, this is the KISS Alive album that revolutionized the live album, and this was their first big seller because it had all of the songs that were good from their first 3 albums. And you know, they did some re-recording of segments, and you know, made so it was a live concert or live concert performances combined and adjusted to make the song sound, you know, as good as they could make them. But it's not just here's the concert at, for, you know, fill in the blank, Detroit. Okay, it's not them in, you know, at one thing with no adjustments. There's adjustments because you're trying to make it sound better. Hey, if you're doing a concert performance, no musician is perfect. That person does not exist. So they took the concert and it's like, well, the tone is off on this part, blah blah blah. We can fix it. And it's not like they cheated and got somebody else to do it. They went in and did it themselves. So whenever you hear Gene singing or playing, or Paul singing or playing, or Ace singing or playing, or Peter playing, it's actually them. Okay, this is not, you know, some made up. In these days, it's not auto-tune. Anyway, 1983. This was the KISS Lick It Up album. You know. 1998, this was the KISS Psycho Circus, and the Psycho Circus album is the return of 70s KISS. It's like, that album is like, if you listen to it not knowing that it wasn't 70s KISS, you'd think that's what it was because it was that good. And the 1999, I don't know specifically what happened for Kiss in 1999. So that one's a mystery to me. Everything else I knew, but off the top of my head. I'm not going to go research that 1999 because it doesn't matter. And to me, 1998 was essentially the end of Kiss for new music. The rest of it was, pretty whatever. So this is the Metal Fest war chest. They're weak unless you pull one of these big boys. You pull one of the big boys, you'll feel pretty good. Or if you pull a tank, you feel pretty good. I'd like to see that speaker camo, that black camo. I'd like to see that. That would be fantastic. I'm not buying these things to get it. You're out of your damn mind. Okay, then one more thing. Oh, yeah, it's up here. The super drop. Never seen a super drop, but I would like to. These are 0.25%, meaning 1 out of 400 will have either 10,000 gold, 20,000 gold, 50,000 gold, or the big mama, 100,000 gold. And if you pulled any one of these, you'd feel like a king or a queen, and rightfully so. I would love to see someone pull this 100 grand and go, yes, that would be fantastic to me. I have never seen it in a video yet. Would like to see one. I don't care who gets it. More power to them. I'm not one of those guys that is like, oh, man, that guy got, fill in the blank, great result. I'm not jealous of that. I'm happy that somebody got it. I'd be happier if it was me, or if not me, one of my friends, I'd be happier for them too. But, like a couple of my friends have picked, they got Ice Queens, the ultimate Ice Queen. 2 of my friends got that, those jerks. But, in fact, one of them got 2. I'm like, really? He got 2, I got none. You stink. No, I mean, it's like, it's fine. It's exactly the same. It's just a different coloration. It's like, dude, it's awesome. There's nothing, it doesn't bother me that I don't have it. It's like, hey, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's no big deal. It's fantastic for my friends that have it. And, when they show it to me, I'm like, dude, that was awesome. We wish that we had that. But, it's okay. So this is the end of Metal Fest chests. I don't recommend that you waste your money on them. Unless you like what you see. See, that's the thing. I don't like those idiot commanders. They're awful to me. So that's my complaint, is these guys. These just, ugh. This is just ugh to me. So I swear to you, I thought this was a girl. the dead giveaway, Mick. I'm like, oh, well, that's a guy's name. I thought that was a girl. Now this guy actually looks like he belongs in one of those Vikings sets. Same thing with this dude. These 2 guys, they look like they belong in those Valhalla war chests with those Vikings. Because this is actually a great-looking guy commander drawing. Same thing, Viking, etc. But the rest of this stuff is just like, ugh, no. I mean, this guy looks cool like a motorcycle dude or what have you. But I don't want these guys as commanders of my tanks. That's just me, personal. But, whatever floats your boat. So there you go. You got it. So hopefully this helped you out. You got the curiosity satisfied. Be nice, like I said, to see one of those black amplifier speaker camos. But, I'm sure I'll see it eventually, and you will too. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I helped you out. Look forward to seeing you guys in another video. And as always, like and subscribe. Rock on, Metal Fest.